What's up, Dram Explorers, and welcome to the tasting session of Oaksmith Gold, a whiskey that is blended in American barrels and Scotch malts and has a premium and exclusive Japanese touch. This whiskey is presented in India by Beam Suntory, which handles teachers Ardmore, Suntory Toki, and Yamazaki. So let's get to the nosing of this beautiful whiskey, which has a lot of fan following and has been in the market for about 5-6 years now and has been gaining popularity ever since. This little quarter I got for 210 rupees in Delhi, so you can easily understand the value of the bottle. So I have the dark golden color. The legs are very thin, but yes, it looks like an oily whiskey because of the stickiness to the walls of the glass. Let's do the nosing. Fruity, woody, fumes are there. Not varnishy, but I can sense the slight thinner kind of a nose over here. I have the fruity notes very prominent and a very distinctive flavor of jam is here on the palate. Oh, this is why people like it. It has the smokiness, the chewiness, the slightly citrusy. It has, I would say, the peach aftertaste. My mouth is salivating, my upper lip is not numb, and the whiskey is mildly oily. It is not as smooth as it could have been. There are notes of wood and there are notes of fire and spice mixed together. The mouthfeel is on the fruitier and the spicier side. I'm feeling the burn of this whiskey. It has that rough edges to it, I would say. Although the maturation of this whiskey is very good, it is not complex, it is very simple, basic. I do get the premiumness and the exclusivity of Japanese maturation that is supposed to be the final step of this whiskey. Like the Japanese whiskey have a lot of flowery and trees and blossom kind of effect. This whiskey absolutely has it. So at 210 rupees for this quarter, I am getting the value for money. I am going to try, as previously been really appreciated, that I do add little bit of water to it so that the tastes of this whiskey are opened and the aromas of this whiskey are well tasted. So adding the drops of water and on the nose. With water, it's a completely different game. The spiciness, the roughness on the nose that I was getting previously, the varnishy taste that I was talking about is gone, completely gone. I'm getting the woody notes, the flower aromas, and this is a very perfumey and a very aromatic whiskey. Despite the smokiness and the rough edges, this is a very aromatic whiskey. On the palate, as soon as I add water, the burn that I was feeling at first is gone, completely gone. But I would say that do not add much water in this. Keep the ratio, if you are drinking 30 ml, keep the ratio of water roughly about 45 or maybe 50 ml if you can measure it properly, because once the water is added in a much more quantity that it should, the whiskey is going to get ruined. It is going to give you the bitter taste, which is even here when I added 3 or maybe 4 drops of water. The rough edges are quite prominent when I added water. The peachiness, I would say, the aftertaste of peachiness and the mixture of plums that I was getting previously, now I'm getting the fruity, the jam, and I am getting a lot of nuttiness out of this one. Malts, I don't see any influence of malts or American bourbon over here when I added water. So all in all, this whiskey has been a decent experience for me, and this is a good value for money whiskey for sure. If you have tried this, do let me know if you get the taste of this whiskey exactly like this, or whatever the taste you are getting. Do write it down in the comments. Dear Dram Explorers, thank you for watching this video, and we really appreciate your support. Do like, share and subscribe. Cheers, enjoy your dram.